So what we can do now is use the paintbrush and dip it in. I'm going to use yellow for this one. Yellow. And we'll just paint over top, all of them. Just like that. And make sure you have all of the grey part covered. You can make them different colours if you'd want. You can decorate them. You could put polka dots on them. It's really up to you what you would like to do with your craft. And once these are dry, which will take a few moments, you're going to take your scissors again and just very slightly grab the scissor, the pointy edge, maybe you need some help from a parent, and poke a hole right at the bottom because you need to prepare it for the next step. Now, the next step is going to be pipe cleaners. So, for the pipe cleaners, this is going to act as the stem for the flower. If you look at pictures of flowers or you see flowers in the nature, there's always a stem, right? Because it grows from the ground. So what you're going to want to do is twirl this up with your finger, just like that. You can do whatever design you like. I want to make a swirl. And then just pull it out slightly. And what you will do, once it's dry, of course, is put the pipe cleaner just at the bottom, just like that. And then, as you can see probably, if you just bend it to make a sort of L shape like this, it will keep the pipe cleaner in the carton and it will not fall out. And then you will have a little tulip, just like that. Maybe you want to draw a few, designs on the flower. I'm going to use blue because it's a contrasting color. And maybe I'm just going to outline the tulip, just like that. Just like that. And there you have it. Each little tulip and a bouquet of flowers, homemade spring tulips.
And I made a big bird headband. First, I attached a flower necklace to the headband to make it look like fur. Then, I attached felt to the beak. Finally, I colored on eyes on ping pong balls and glued them to the headband.
My name's Lily. I made myself a piggy bank out of an old coffee can. I drew a picture on paper and then glued it around the outside of the coffee can. Then I taped it to the inside and the bottom to make sure it's even. After, I cut out a hole on the top so I can put my coins through here.
How creative! You can make lots of fun crafts using everyday items. Speaking of which, our next craft uses a few items you may have lying around. You're only going to need a clothespin and a coffee filter. Start by decorating your coffee filter, just like this. Just pull it apart and put it flat out on the table. Make sure you have something underneath so that you don't make a mess, because you're going to be painting on top of this coffee filter. Now, when you paint on top of the coffee filter, please make sure that you do not paint or focus too much attention on the middle of the coffee filter. You're going to want to just paint on the outer layers. So, we'll get our paintbrush and dip it in whichever color you'd like. And as you can see on the coffee filter, there's these sort of ridges. You can use them for pattern if you'd like. I'm going to use a little bit of blue, just like this. Maybe a bit of purple. And I'm going to go all the way around until it's dry, so that it looks just like this. So, another thing that the next step that we want to work on is the clothespin section. So what you will do, if you use your index and thumb finger, you'll just pinch it together like this, put the clothespin in the middle, and push it through, and crumple it up, and there you go. Take your decorated tip, use your black paint, and put it right in the middle. And there you have it, a beautiful spring butterfly.
What a beautiful butterfly! Now, if you don't have any clothespins around the house, you can also do this craft by using a simple popsicle stick and a pipe cleaner. Just use the popsicle stick in place of the clothespin and make the antenna out of pipe cleaner. You might have to ask an adult for help so you can hot glue the two together. Either way, your butterfly will be ready to spread its wings and fly into spring.